just a short time ago, the Republicans won back control of the House of Representatives, and it was with a great Trump-endorsed candidate, Congressman-elect Kevin Kiley, who is a fantastic person, and I'm very happy it was his vote that did it.
How about that? Man is finally in Congress. Joining me now, Congressman Kevin Kiley of California. Congressman, that had to feel mighty good walking into Congress the first time, did it not?
Yeah, that was an interesting moment for sure. And I didn't really expect that I'd be number 218 to sort of be the person to officially fire Nancy Pelosi from her job as Speaker. But that's the way things came out. And, it was very nice of the president there. And it's certainly nice to be in the majority, to have a chance to really do some damage control here to change the direction of the country, especially after I've been in California for some years now in the super duper minority. So it's nice to be able to have good, sensible legislation that we can pass for the benefit of our constituents.
Well, actually, that's where we're going right now. I hate to drag you back into that area, but I have a California question because there's somebody in your beautiful state that I am very concerned about. This was me a little bit earlier this week. That feeling I used to get when I looked at Barack Obama and I didn't really know who he was yet. And I think about past Jesse and I think, boy, you really should have been paying more attention to that guy because he's going to do lots of damage to your country. That's how I feel when I look at Gavin Newsom right now. Congressman, I'm worried about this person. Should I be?
Well, of course you should be. He is ruining the greatest state in the country. California, this is not hyperbole. I mean, you look at our state for 170 years, we had a population that was growing. It was the state everyone wanted to come to. Gavin Newsom is the person who brought that trend to its breaking point and flipped it around. And so under the last 3 years, under his governorship, for the first time in our state's history, we have had a net population decrease. As a matter of fact, for 3 years in a row, California has led the nation in one-way U-Haul rentals. And when you look at our beautiful state, everything we have to offer, you have to be pretty bad at governing to sort of override all of the good things about our state and make people want to leave. And so California is the perfect case study in the absolute failure of these far-left, so-called progressive woke policies. They're ruining the greatest state in the country. And yes, now Gavin Newsom wants to use them to ruin the greatest country in the world. He says California is a model for the nation. Those are his words. Biden, quite frankly, seems to believe that in many ways. But those of us in California know that nothing could be further from the truth. California is not a model for the nation. It is a warning to the nation.
Can you explain to people who aren't in California, because I'm worried about this guy becoming president, why are people leaving? Because I was stationed there. Shoot, I've spent all kinds of time there, and it really is. It is paradise. It is freaking paradise. So to pack up your stuff and leave California, something has to suck bad. What's wrong?
Well, that's right. We have so many things going for us. Everything you could ever want is here in California. We have our amazing mountains and beautiful scenery and beaches and amazing companies and culture, amazing cities. And yet we have a government that has managed to make it so we're the state that has the highest taxes, that has the worst business climate and regulations, that has the highest level of poverty of any state in the country, that is the worst homelessness by far of any state in the country, that has pretty much the worst education outcomes, especially in underserved communities of any state in the country, that has the most onerous restrictions on personal freedom of any state in the country, that had during the COVID era the most draconian lockdowns across the board when it came to business shutdowns, when it came to church shutdowns, when it came to school shutdowns, when it came to mask mandates, when it came to vaccine mandates, when it came to vaccine passports, every single step of the way, California was the most coercive state. And so, this is just sort of what we're dealing with here. And in recent years, it's only continued to get worse, but never more so than under the governorship of Gavin Newsom.
Support the First TV today and get instant access to exclusive specials like Who is Ron DeSantis, the history of FBI scandals, and America's worst presidents. Visit thefirsttv.com/support or download the First TV app to become a supporter and start watching today.